created by the sources for testing purposes. The system will check if the device has any internet connection or not. If the system sees there is no internet connection, we'll start to save the data collected in core data. For doing that, we implemented a reachability class, in which this class uses the system configuration reachability flags to see if there is any type of connection and also the type of connection itself. We use this because it's easy to implement in our main view controller the, the observer to these changes. We define the observer on the reachability object that is defined here. We instantiate the reachability object and we put the observer in the in the method that is checking for any changes. If there is any changes, the system will change. In this case, the notification bar below our table. Also, if any new data is created, the system will check if it has any type of internet connection via Wi-Fi or cell phone, and it will send the data. If it's unavailable, it will save the data in core data.
In the case of our app, we're getting data from the air quality and UV sensors. Also, we're getting the location where the device is every time the data is collected. For the Android version, we used SQLite for storing the air quality, UV, latitude and longitude values. The idea is that this local database helps to store information while there is no internet access, and then send it to a server for analyzing the data when internet connection is available. First, our application needs to check if the user has internet connection or not when he wants to log in or register to the application. To do that, we use the connectivity manager from Android to check whether the user has internet connection or not. If he has, he can log in normally, otherwise he will be sent an error message. The same goes for the registry part. Now in the profile, we need to check if the user has internet connection to send data to Firebase. On the other case, the data will be stored in an SQLite database to be sent when the user has internet connection again. To do that, we use the connectivity manager again. The connectivity manager checks if the user has internet connection. Then the data is sent to an SQLite database with this register method. Here, the data is being stored in the internal storage of the device using SQLite. Then, if the user is connected, we take all the data from the SQLite database and store it in Firebase through the internet. Otherwise, the data will be stored in SQLite only, and when the internet connection returns, the data will be moved to Firebase.